We back. You know what I'm saying? What up? This your brother from another mother, same father. Donny, aka D Mob. I got my bro with me, my ace boom coon. You know what I'm saying? My homie, my twin.
Yes.
You feel me? V Nice, aka also better known as Ver.
Yeah. Also
known as V Nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do his thing on the mic, do his thing behind the camera.
Yes.
He's an amazing, what do you call yourself? A filmographer?
Man.
Oh, that's a new word.
Filmographer?
A filmographer, bro. We can probably go with that. A filmographer,
yep,
right?
That's a new title.
That sounds a little bougie.
That's like you shoot movie. Nah, bro, I'm a filmographer, bro.
Like what?
What are you talking about?
What's a mographer? Like,
No.
We do photo shoots. I do it all when it comes to this camera.
All of it.
Man, we got my sister, a special guest in the building. She's an awesome woman. You know what I'm saying? A dope wife, right? A dope mother.
Absolutely.
An amazing entrepreneur. Man, give it up for our guest, Miss Canita Alexander in the building.
Good morning.
What's up? And I see you, you know what I'm saying, stunting on us. You feel me?
Brand.
Stunting on us, you know what I'm
I
saying?
love it.
It's about marketing and brand.
Listen to
I
me.
see you with the good company.
Listen to me.
Good
Don't
company
play with me.
pays place.
Hey,
Good company pays place.
she came here talking about, I should have worn my good company shirt. No, you should not have.
Right. No, you better
you're
rep
right.
it.
Not with your own business.
Rep your set.
You better rep your set.
Everybody else had on good company, but you know what? Parents Place Soul Food Catering and Cuisine. I came to represent, so I'm
That's
here.
it.
Man,
Thank you for having me.
Man, listen, we've been trying to make this work for about a couple months or so like that.
Yeah.
Because Miss Busy Body, you know what I'm saying? Miss serving food to everybody and they mama
Right.
out here in these streets killing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So man, thank you so much for joining me and my brother. Our show is all about giving entrepreneurs their flowers, you know what I'm saying? And just loving on y'all and saying, listen, we created this platform so we can help promote what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And so
Awesome. I
thank you.
appreciate it so much. Thank you for even asking me like, hey, I'm like, okay, now you want me to. Yes. But no, so I really appreciate it.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
I really appreciate it.
You know, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And your business is doing amazing.
Thank
and so let's take it on back a little bit.
Let's take
I always want to let the people know, where you grew up, where were you born, raised at, you know what I'm saying? Where was that at? And how was that childhood?
Oh my God. So I grew up born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay.
But I grew up at A1.
Okay,
A1
come on,
A1.
what?
Okay.
Oh, baby.
Don't matter. They on my two spots.
You feel me?
So from like a little bitty child to maybe age 13, and then we moved to like Bond Hill and then the Silverton area. So I went to Rockdale for a few years.
Okay.
And transitioned out, went to Woodward for a few years.
Come on, Bulldog.
Wait a minute, but wait.
Don't play with.
Hold on, but
Bulldog in the
But-
Don't play with us.
I graduated from Withrow. So I'm a tiger, babe.
That's all right.
I'm a
That's all right. You still got some Bulldog in the blood.
Listen.
Bulldog in her blood. No.
Right.
Know what I'm saying?
Tiger. Hey, but I'm a tiger.
That's all right. You can be a tiger. You know what I'm saying?
So, yes, I'm a tiger. So that's kind of where I grew up.
Yeah.
Is there other
So
questions?
no, just how was your childhood? You know what I'm saying? Was
Because
it?
I can carry on. I feel like I had an amazing childhood. However, growing up, my father, he was murdered when I was 9 years old. So for me, it was me and my mother, my sisters, whatever. So she was more so like a single parent, like a widowed woman. So I feel like that was more challenging. However, I did grow up in church.
Okay.
So she made sure that we were at church. She made sure to keep me on the straight and narrow as far as you get up, you go to school, you do this, you do that. And, there was times where, with her being a single mom after the loss of my dad, she had to work late nights and things like that. And as a young teenager transitioning in, we get to get crazy. So she said, okay, I'm going to have to come off evenings. I'm going to have to go to day shift because when you home, I need to be home.
And I guess the hard part in that is normally that's less money now. You normally get paid when you work later.
Yeah.
Pay more when you work later. Is that right? So she had to kind of take a pay
But I think at the cost of the success of her daughter.
Oh, for sure. It's worth
I think, it's worth it. Now, see, then, I really didn't. I was like, hey, y'all never let me do that. Y'all let me go nowhere. Yeah. I can't be on the court hanging out with the group of kids. No, she didn't. If I was going down one side of the street, she was on the other, making sure I was getting to the store and coming back. I didn't appreciate that then. I feel like, dang, she on there. But now, I, like, out of my group, I was the first one, like, really to, like, graduate from high school. First one, to get married. First one to, do a lot of things.
Yeah.
And, I never, ever take for granted where I come from. I always say, you can, don't be a product of your environment. You don't have to be a product of your environment.
For sure.
And you don't have to be a victim of your circumstance. So, that... I just use that and I catapult that to, my mom pushed me. And I feel like a lot of her values and things are in me. I work as hard as I do because I seen her work as hard as she do. So, that is huge for me. But as far like what if we didn't have, I couldn't say that I didn't know we didn't have because she made sure that wasn't for me to worry about as a child.
For sure. So, man, that's good, man. Yeah, my mom and my dad separated when I was super young. I think I was, 2 or something like that, okay. 2 years old. And he moved to California.
Okay.
And so I grew up with a stepfather, right? So, and then my stepfather was with my mom until my mom passed away. So I had 2 people in the home, but your stepfather is still not your father. You know what I mean? So it was almost like I was being raised by my mom. And then my mom was so lenient. Like she was so, like I stayed out, like, especially like when I got my car at 15.
Yeah, I think it's different with boys and girls. I mean, you probably became like the man of the house at that time. I never had a stepfather. My mom never remarried.
Gotcha.
So I try to... Like, I'm a very independent person because I've seen that.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great thing to have in some instinct, but then sometimes it's not because you don't allow people to help. So that's a challenge, and I'm working on that.
You know how hard that's got to be as an entrepreneur? Because as an entrepreneur, you have to let people help.
Yeah.
If you want to grow.
Absolutely.
Right? You can only grow to the point of you doing everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, you doing everything, you at, that's as far as you gonna get.
That's it.
You're right.
That's it.
There's no $1 million companies that's ran by one person.
Right.
You can't get there. You can probably make it over time, but you can't sustain and grow from you doing everything.
It's exhausting. Yeah. But our businesses are our babies.
Absolutely.
Business just don't start just because you say, I wanted to start a business. There's a reason why you started it. There's a purpose why you start.
Yeah.
There's a purpose in why you're doing something.
Yeah.
So the passion for that is not the same for everybody.
Nope.
So that's why it's hard to let it go, to let people take the reins down and let people do.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
It's Lord, like, you drop my child, I'm killing everybody.
Lord. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody dies tonight.
Right.
If you drop this baby, that I'm, you know what I'm saying? But what did you, so what did you do before having your own business? What type of jobs did you work? You know what I'm saying? Like, what prepared you?
Okay. So originally when I graduated from high school, I actually went into cosmetology school.
Really?
I went to more beauty school.
Okay.
In Ridge. I did that a while, but I always had an interest in nursing. So I at that time, we didn't have monies enough for me to like go to nursing school. But for some reason, God, honey, he came in and he blessed and allowed me to be able to go. And so I went into nursing school. I initially got started, ended up getting married like about 22 years old or so, and all that kind of stuff. And ended up getting sick after having her. So I had to kind of hold back a little bit.
Okay.
And so I initially got back in. So long story short, hair school, and then so I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a nurse for 18 years.
Wow.
So a long time. People like, oh my God, like you know, you do that. So nursing. So with that, you know, I have my foundation in med surg. I'm currently working in oncology. When I'm there, because I'm trailing back. My business has taken over my whole entire life.
Of course.
And then, you know, the last 8 years or so, I also did some teaching at Cincinnati State for nursing. I was a nursing instructor.
Okay.
All those things, you know, my regular nursing job, teaching at the school, working on my business. It was too much. So I had to figure out, you know, okay, can you spread yourself too thin? Let's pull back a tiny bit. So my career, I'm a registered nurse.
Okay.
I've been a nurse for 18 years.
Okay.
So
and you still do that today, or
so I still do that, but at a minimum.
Yeah.
You know, I probably work maybe 2 or 3 days a month. Before I was trying to do 2 or 3 days. It's too much. I can't. And, you know, God showed me, you know, he gave me this vision for my business. Yeah. You know, he told me to trust him. And it's scary because when you get nurse money, you know, that's guaranteed money. You know it's coming.
Listen.
You know, if you go your 80 hours, what your check going to be.
Yep.
This business, it's like, ooh.
Oh,
But he keep me booked.
Yep.
Like, he has not failed me yet in regards to not making sure that
providing
me. Yes.
Come on.
So it's up to me.
Same
I
here.
Trust him. I gotta stop playing like he ain't already showed me and told me something and like believe him. And, you know, it's now at a time now where he making me uncomfortable at work. Like, dang, my God. Here, 8 hours. Yeah, somebody asking me to do. It's like I'm uncomfortable. And I'm uncomfortable because this is not, like, I love nursing. Yeah. But at this season in my life, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I can nurse in another way. You can nurse in many ways. I don't have to be at the hospital. And then I feel like my mind is such a mind of an entrepreneur. I'm my own boss. Like, I don't want to be clocking in and out to somebody else's job. Yeah. If I want to do nursing, I can go open up the school that I want to open up. Yeah. I can teach class. I can find ways to give back and do things. So, yeah.
What job you think prepared you the most for entrepreneurship? Which one you think gave you the most skill? Like, I can look back and be like, man, doing that really helped me in what I'm doing today. I didn't see it then.
I think even with nursing, because there is such a big leadership component in nursing. Leadership, discipline. I tell anybody, if you can get through a nursing program, you can do anything that you want to do in your whole entire life because it's hard. Yeah. You know, you miss out on a lot. You have to study. It's like a lot of pressure. But I feel like with that leadership, like, you know, people are dependent and counting on you. Yeah. You have to show up. You have to communicate with these doctors. You can't go in with red hair. Can't go in with blue hair because they're not going to respect you. It's one thing for us to be the shade that we are. Yeah. So you have to push through those, you know, barriers. And I was a young nurse. I was a nurse at 23 years old. Wow. So imagine coming into this big world. Right. And having to earn a respect. Now it's like, oh, okay, Canita, whatever you say we need to do, we need to do.
23, you coming in with the hair, with the lashes, with the nails.
But like... you know what? I figured out. I learned quickly you can't do this. I mean, I used to wear this little burgundy color. I love the burgundy hair. No, these people's not going to respect you. I'm Canita. No. So let's tone it down with the black. And you see the difference in the tone, how they accept what you say. And so I've learned that. But I think with nursing, the leadership part, you have to be able to be a leader. You have to be able to guide. And one thing, like I always told my daughter every day before she woke up for school, be a leader and not a follower. Every time she got out of my car, be a leader and not a follower. Yeah. That's important because following, you don't know where you're going to end up. But if you lead, you can bring people with you.
That's good. You know, as a follower, you don't know where you going to end up.
You don't. So you're just making sure you're going down that right path and, you know, being with the right people and connecting with the right people because everybody that's smiling is not really smiling. So just being, you know, mindful to your surroundings.
That's so
good.
Who
you bring into your space.
Man, as a follower, you don't know where you going to end up. But as a leader, you know where you're going. You know what your destination is as the leader. That is so good, man.
That is.
Man. So tell us, you know, so we see you rapping when you stepping, you know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit about your business, man, and where the name come from.
Okay. Okay, so Peyton's Place Soul Food Catering and Cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
We have been in business. It'll be almost 10 years in February.
Man,
so
let's
it's like 10 years.
Nice.
February.
Years. Oh my goodness.
February, and we just recently launched our food truck. So we traditionally a full service catering.
Congratulations.
For an array of services, a lot of corporate clients do weddings, festivals, things like that. So April, we launched our food truck. That's our newest baby.
Okay.
So excited. I
Okay.
felt like it would allow us to reach more people.
Yeah.
And allow our clientele to, grow. So
How is that? How has that been like doing a food truck? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I got 2 businesses now.
Yeah.
Because, we've been crazy busy with catering, then the food truck, they want to book us for that.
Yeah.
So it's just it's been amazing. It's been amazing. Like I said, everything about it has been amazing. But as far as Peyton's Place, so the name Peyton, it's my grandfather's name,
Okay.
my dad's name, and my
And
daughter's
daughter.
name.
Okay.
So on my shirt, where it said Taste the Legacies, it's the legacies of the Peyton. That's where the little hair go back. The legacies of the Peytons. So my family, we have a rich Southern root. So my family is from like Mississippi, like my grandma's, aunties, and all that. We used to always be down there over the summers cooking, and they were really big with bringing the kids to the table. Okay, y'all cut these greens, y'all do this, y'all do that.
So everybody was helping, chipping in.
Everybody was helping. But it was a matter of us being together, showing us the way. I think it was our culture. And I think food is culture, especially for us.
For
food
sure it
culture.
is.
I mean, it make you happy. You feel good. You come together.
Food and music, man. Them two right there.
Can't go wrong.
Listen, what you say, man, a while ago, you was like, to bring about some peace.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, if you want peace in the world,
fast for
starve both sides, and then open up a big banquet table and watch both sides. They ain't worried about fighting each other. They want to sit down and they want to eat. They'll be like, "Pass me the salt. You want the mashed potatoes with the raisins in it? No, I don't want that. I don't do that. But if you want to, I could put some seasoning on your food if you like."
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what the world needs is food. I think Jesus was like that.
Come on.
That dude was always eating.
Always
like if you
That's very true.
read the word, he's always talking about putting something in his mouth.
Yep. Food, man. He was always, you're right, bro.
All the way down to the
and
very
always
end.
feeding people.
Yeah, feeding people. All the way down to the very end. He was like, break, take, eat. This is my body.
Yeah.
He was always talking about eating.
Yeah.
True. So I think like with Peyton's Place, like I never thought that I'm not going to say I never thought that we would be where we were, but how we, really started. It was actually a painful experience that I had endured. Like, okay, we were selling these. I started selling dinners just to raise money to do certain things.
Okay.
Or whatever. And when that, without saying too much, when that really didn't go through the way that it was supposed to, it's like, okay, this is too much. Like, Lord, if this is your will for this to happen, it shouldn't be this hard. So let me stop. So, and selling those dinners, like literally, I remember selling dinners for like $10 dinner. What? $10, and I'm thinking like from how far I done came from, but $10 dinners. So when I stopped, we would always have people over to our home. They loved our food.
Shoot, that's the prices they charge at a dang on mall. Like $10 is a nice little.
But now
especially back then, that was
good.
That was good.
So $10. But when I stopped, they was like, are you cooking? Like, when do you make your next? And when are you doing this? When you do? I'm like, well, dang, I can cook, but I lack the business part. I could cook. So that's when I enrolled into Mortar.
Come on, Mortar. Shout out Mortar. Graduate. To Mortar. Don't play. You know what I'm saying?
And they helped me with the business component of it. And then they just kept putting me out there. People kept grabbing me, and it just grew. Like, I can't even think about. I can't believe how far we've come and where we are now.
What is speaking of Mortar? Shout out to Alan and the whole crew, Derek, and William, Sadale, like, man, oh my God, bro,
I love all of them.
Love Mortar, man.
I used to think Sadale was mean, but she was great.
No,
like, she was a mentor, but I told her, I said, "Ooh, girl," but when I tell you, she was
just about her business.
She pushed you where you needed to go to be successful,
right?
And I'm forever indebted to her.
Yep, she ain't play around.
It's amazing.
She didn't play around, bro. Like she
wanted to know why.
Yep.
Tell me why.
And you need people like that, man. You really need that accountability. That's what it was for real, more than anything else. Is you talking about you want to do this?
How you doing it?
Yep.
And then what? And then you be irritated like, dang, I don't know. Like,
you're right.
Right.
And she looking at you.
Yep. But it made you figure it out, though. It made you figure out those hard things that she knew was a necessity for you to know, for you to have a successful business. And sometimes we have too many yes men, right? Or we have people that they're scared to push you, right? And to ask you those tough questions and make you figure it out, because it is uncomfortable. Man, I had so many uncomfortable moments going through mortar. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But so
what is you now? Consulting, whole brand down at
mortar,
the Jazz Fest.
You know what's crazy?
T-shirts and on back of bus.
Right. On benches and stuff. Like, what's going on?
Really?
It's funny. Mortar just, Savion just hit me up about coming to Mortar to,
in the middle of the mall?
To speak.
That stuff online?
Yeah. Marketing. Well, you know, marketing.
Where you come from?
Marketing is my special. When I say I love marketing, and that's one of the things that Mortar helped me to consider, right? Like to think outside the box as far as my marketing.
Your marketing is dope.
Thank
I don't even know how you do is cap cutting it. That's too much. It's too much. You change into different people and come back. I can't.
Hilarious.
Who was that? Was it hilarious? What's his name? The little guy with the big eyes and the big.
Oh yeah, you talk about a philanthropy. Yeah, I'm gonna bring philanthropy back.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, philanthropy. That's my guy.
Oh God.
What's some of the things that you took away from Mortar that really kind of helped you? Like anything something that stuck with you, like, man, Mortar showed me this. You know what I mean?
Feel like knowing your numbers and knowing your numbers and knowing why. I always go with the king, the queen, the ace on your team, like knowing your people.
Yeah.
And what their role is and how can they benefit your business. Because I also learned, there are people there to actually help, to actually work. And then there are people that are supporters. But you can't push a supporter into a working role if that's not what they're there to do.
That's good.
Because then you're not going to get the outcome that you need. You're going to be frustrated.
That's good.
Yeah, you ain't doing this. Like I keep asking you to show up and ain't doing this because they're not a worker. They're a supporter.
Wow.
So you got to be able to separate the two. So I feel like over these 10 years, I've learned who my workers were and who my supporters were to the business.
Yeah.
And now I'm less irritated at you for not showing up and putting your...
Because I'm expecting you to do something you can't do.
Because you're a supporter. And I that you don't want to do, but that's just not... Yes, you a supporter. So I'm going to place you as a supporter and not try to put you in on this team to be working shifts and do all... Because that's not what you...
That's not what you... Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which brings frustration to them, which can take them out of wanting to be a supporter.
Like,
because it's like
you ain't...
because it's like I'm not fitting. I'm not fulfilling my purpose.
Or they're doing it out of loyalty to you.
Yeah.
As a business owner, wanting to help.
Yeah.
But a lot of my team members are like career people. We got bus drivers, we got teachers, we got respiratory therapists. Like they have jobs.
Yeah.
So now, like I'm at the place now, like they are amazing and they do what they do for me.
Yeah.
But I'm at the place now where I got to like really hire the way at the rate I'm moving, I need to hire people. But then that's where the trust come in.
Man.
Yeah.
That joint, and look, as an entrepreneur, that could be some of the roughest challenges is putting people in position, and you have to allow people to fail, and you have to have grace to be able to train people. You got to know how to talk to people. Like this entrepreneurship thing, it's a whole thing, bro. Like that's why people are like, I want to start a business. Like, bro. It sound cute, but do you really know what you're getting into when you want to run a whole company? Like all the moving parts that's in a whole company, and all the things you're gonna have to do by yourself for years before you're even able to hire somebody to pay them what they're worth. Like,
or even figuring out how to pay yourself. Pay yourself.
Paying yourself.
Pay yourself.
What's some of your what's some of your favorite foods to make?
Oh my God. So I pride myself in my baked chicken.
Baked
That's
chicken.
the best baked chicken, y'all. It's so it's a method to all the madness.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, baked
Okay.
chicken. That's actually one of our top sellers.
And hold on, I think I not Savion, Savon.
Yeah,
Let me get his name right.
Savon.
Savon. No, that's how you say it. Savon.
Yeah, Savon.
Savon.
Uncle Say.
Uncle Say.
Forgive.
Forgive your bro. But I got it right on camera.
Grace.
I wanted to give Southern Grace. Let's give me some Southern Grace.
Lord.
Because that's where you come from, right?
Yeah,
That's
like
where you come from, the Southern.
Savion.
Yeah.
Savon.
Savon.
Like Tarjay.
Wait, but Savon is like bougie too, though, bro.
Oh, no. Savon.
I don't
sounds
know.
From the hood.
That sounds like from the hood?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Savon. Savion.
Like he's trying to savor something like.
Savion. I want to savor something.
It's Savon.
Savon. Okay. Savon. My mortar fan. I love you, bro.
Right.
I love you, bro. He got to get on the podcast too. That boy about his business. Oh yeah, he about his business. We got you.
Uncle Say. I love Uncle Say.
So your chicken.
Baked chicken. It's a message to all madness. Greens, the green beans, our caramel pound cake.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Caramel pound.
Caramel pound cake. And the thing about us, a lot of our items are scratch. Like we're not getting canned stuff and
Yeah.
doctoring it up. No, the greens that you're going to eat, we like soaking them and cutting them and cooking them for like hours and hours and hours. You know, the chicken, we actually washing, we ain't pulling out the box and throwing it in the, I'm telling you, I've seen it.
Yikes.
So, like, we put love into everything that we do. Our signature item that we like, that just went through the roof, our soul roll.
Hey,
Off the chain.
Yeah, we was, what was that last event we was at down to take?
Daddy, the line all 3 days, like, it didn't stop
Bruh.
like the 12 hour. It was like all the way. It was bananas.
Crazy.
Nonstop.
And then by the time we got to it,
Well, you came outside at 8
can we get a soul roll? Sold out.
We made
Right.
over 4,000 soul rolls
That's
for that
ri-
weekend.
That's ridiculous.
They were going crazy. And
Just the soul roll.
Just the soul roll. And we were trying to sell them in singles. No, they wanted doubles.
Let me hold a couple dollars. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Let me hold 20.
Wait a minute, do we need to go back down his resume? I want to get 20 from me. I want to get 20 from you.
Let me hold 20. Just for a second.
Please. I just want to see what it feel like.
So they had to go throughout the whole weekend. So we had to cut it off like each day, or we would have ran out a long time ago. Yeah. So we at
Man.
least do like 1,000 or so a day.
That's so
But you know what that
amazing.
remind me of? Back in the day when we was on the 12th and Elm, how it was like on Friday nights, and they used to be in the kitchen cooking, and the
But
line,
how about Sunday after service?
it would be ridiculous. The line used to be outside. You remember, like,
But that was the best cooking.
it was
was the
because,
best
like you said, from scratch, like the people.
Mothers.
Yeah.
The church don't have mothers like they used to. The mothers,
Oh,
they do. They just used to make good dressing
Yeah.
with the
yeah.
gravy and
And the smell used to just come up the stairs.
through the vent, like
Through the vent.
Lord.
Like, you be up there like, benediction, please.
And the biscuits, Mother McCoy. And
Oh,
them
God
yeast
bless her
biscuits.
heart. Yes.
Lord.
Yo, you know in the cartoons when they used to be cooking,
Yes, and
then the float, and then their fingers grab your nose and pull you into.
Yes, you just be up in the air, just floating behind the set.
And those are the memories. Like those
Yes.
keep you. But that's
They do.
also stuff that holds dear to me.
Yes.
Even when I'm like cooking, just what they did. Because the mothers in the church, they used to talk to you, baby, do it like this and
Yep.
this and this.
Yep.
Man,
Like that was character. It was building character.
Yes. And that was
It
foundation.
was foundation.
That was our core foundation.
Yes. Yes.
dang.
And you don't forget. I mean, you see us talking about it now, a good
You
40
don't
years
forget.
later.
You don't forget.
And you don't. It's like that type of impact. And seeing what you're doing now, I believe there's going to be young people that's going to come in contact with you
I
and your
had
business.
a young lady just reach out like, hey, I'm looking to start a catering business. And,
Yes.
I just want to sit, do you have time to sit there?
Hey, that-
Come on,
I
consultant.
did, but wait a minute. I'm working on that because I've been saying it because I talk to so many people. I'm talking to all these people. Like, I'm okay with free, but I mean, I can probably, let me add a ticket to that.
Talk your talk.
So I put that ticket on there. She's like, okay, well, just let me Annie up. But I was like, you know what? Like, Lord, she might really need the help. So I can sit down with you.
Yeah,
But I'm about
yeah.
to start putting a price to that consulting.
Yeah.
Because I do it too much. I don't mind doing it, but it's still time.
It's time, bro.
It's
It is time.
Yeah, I mean, I was a novice at one point, but I feel like with these 10 years, like I've learned a lot and I still have more learning to do,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I know enough to help.
Yeah, I don't charge for my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I charge for my time.
Yeah, but they want to just sit down and want to talk.
And want to consume.
Yeah, but my time is something I can never get back.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm sitting talking to you, I'm not spending time with my family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not pouring into the things that's highly important to me.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going to take that from me,
Mm-hmm.
give me something to bring back to my family.
Mm-hmm.
In return. And then plus, it's
That's
like,
only fair.
it's the value too, because it's like,
Absolutely.
they say, put your money where your mouth is,
Yep.
put your money where your time is as well. Because I think that when you invest versus getting something for free, it has value. And then you kind of
Absolutely.
cherish it a little bit more because you're like, I'm putting money into this and I didn't get this money for free. I had to work for this. So I had to
Yep.
purposefully say, I'm going to give $60 for 60 minutes of your time. I
Yep.
better be sitting down here taking notes.
Taking notes because you put in for it.
But it shows how serious you are too, as wanting to
Oh, yeah.
start a business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you listen, if you want a car, you're gonna work and save for it. It shows how serious you are.
Yep.
You're gonna do whatever it takes
Whatever it
to,
takes.
to get the information. You know what I'm
But I
saying?
like that, like, take away from your family because
It does.
being an entrepreneur and having a family, that could be challenging.
Man,
You-
it is. It ain't. It can be.
Okay,
It is.
But just cutting off business and just doing family because it's hard because it all just start intertwining
Yep.
together and
Yep.
something is missing. It's like,
Absolutely.
what happened? Every conversation we eating at dinner and we talking about business. We over here and we talking, we on vacation. Like, ooh, okay, let's cut it off.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm trying to get better with that because
Yeah.
I
Yes.
always trying to figure out how can we make, because I want to get to the point where I'm making money in my sleep.
Come
I
on,
want to
man.
wake up and it's
Come on, man.
great deposit, well, bigger deposits. I
That's
just
it.
want that.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, so I got to figure out how to create
Yep.
different avenues.
Yeah.
So I'm working
Yeah.
on that.
And that's that planning. That's when
Just
planning comes
People
into
don't
play.
realize that setting, quarterly goals and
Yeah.
how you mean. Shout out to Goldman Sachs. I can't leave
Okay.
them out.
Okay.
Because I went to
Tell us about that. What's that?
Goldman Sachs. So it's another like a business cohort, which was absolutely amazing. Like it was maybe 12 to 14 week session every Friday.
How many
8 to
hours?
5.
Okay.
I was like, ooh,
8 to 5?
8 to 5. That's all day.
No, it is.
And it was, when I say intense. Like they wrote them numbers down. You need to do your projections. What does it look like in 5 years? I mean, it was intense there, but it was amazing. And then the connections with the other business owners. So everybody who were there had been in business for so many years.
Okay.
So it was okay. Creating a story, what's next? How will you scale your business? What will it look like? How will you enhance it? It was great. It was. Goldman Sachs. I can't not say nothing about them. I recommend it to anybody. I really do. You do more. You do Goldman Sachs. I feel like it was like
Get it all in.
get it all in. The Urban League have a lot of cohorts and stuff, but
Okay.
Goldman Sachs, if you have never done it,
I have it.
sign up.
Okay. And it's well worth the investment. I can tell.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. I'm like, ooh, you be exhausted.
Yeah.
You go,
I mean, but
on the
that's-
first
yeah.
day looking all,
Yeah.
okay, got my stuff on. Shoot, you put your ponytail in and your hat on because we got to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, that's good though.
It's intense.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, what's the people might not know the food truck life, right? It might be some people out here who's getting into the food industry.
Mhm.
What is the pros and cons of a food truck that you've experienced? What's some
So-
things?
I'm an expert in catering. This food truck thing, I'm still trying to figure it out.
Okay.
But the pros, I feel like, is being able to move around. So going from a catering to a food truck, people always ask me, where can I come to? How can I get to you? How can I? And that bothered me because I don't have anywhere for them to come to. They want to sit down, they want to eat. So if I get this truck, I can go more places,
Yeah.
more often.
Yeah.
You can come to me.
Yeah.
So just, broadening your market.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. I would say the cons, is just meeting your quotas. I mean, because it's different. You have a food truck, you need at least 4, depending on what you're selling, 4 or 5 people on there to run the truck. You got to make sure your price points are good enough. You got to make sure your, minimums are met. You got to make sure that you're signing up for the right event because all events you don't. And they be like, oh, you want to, can you vend here? We have such and such. If they say they anticipate 500, it might only be 100. people there. So you kind of got to be careful because, okay, it's 100 people there. And if you're only charging, $8 to $10 for each item, you got to sell a lot of items and you got to still pay your people that was there. You got to cover your food, cover your, did you really make any money? So you got to make sure you
probably lost money or something.
Yeah, or just broke even, or maybe lost, depending.
Yeah.
So for me, everybody like, oh, get food truck. I don't take everything because it has to make sense to me because so the advantage is I still have my catering.
Yeah.
And with the food truck, you just, again, you can't say yes to everything. It has to make sense.
Yeah.
Because if I have to have all those people on the truck, I got to pay them.
Yeah.
But I got to make sure that my cut look good too.
For
So.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then I guess there's 2 maintenance on the truck.
The maintenance.
You know what I'm saying? Tire, oil change,
all of that.
You got to take care of all that stuff too.
Stuff break down. You gotta get it fixed. So
what's a crazy experience you had with something like kind of malfunction, didn't go right, messed up, and you was just like, Lord, if you don't fix this right now.
As far as the truck?
Yeah.
So
or an event that you went to that it was just like, okay, we missed this one. This one wasn't good. What's kind of a kind of a bad experience you had, and how'd you get through that mentally?
Just a pause.
Ever had one that didn't kind of go as planned? Well, we kind of all been on the up and up. Good. That's good. That's good to hear. Mm-hmm. No, that's dope.
I don't really feel like we had a bad moment. Like, this can't get.
Yeah.
I really don't.
That's good.
Well, let me ask you this question that kind of goes a little bit alongside that question, which is, what is the hurdle or the glass ceiling that you feel that you're facing right now that you're trying to muster up the strength to be able to push through and break through?
So to answer that question, I need help. I need staff.
Yeah. Man, that's always the issue, man.
But I need to just put a thing out and say, hey, it's me. I need to get out of my own way.
Okay.
I have to, like I said, I'm so independent. I have to allow people to come in and help. I have to be able to trust.
Yeah.
That's challenging for me, but it's becoming a lot for me now because we do so much. The need for us is a lot greater.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I have to, I can't do it. I have to have it.
Yep. It's going to force you to do one or two things, your business.
Yep. So I'm getting better. I'm allowing them to go in the kitchen without me. I'm giving up recipes. Before, I was not I need to be in the kitchen. You can cut stuff up, but I'm going to mix it. Seriously, everybody has signed a non-disclosure. And I was serious about that. It's these things are a brand of Peyton's Place. So just taking down those barriers and allowing myself to receive the help that is there. I have dedicated people that go in our kitchen space at least 2 or 3 days a week. And I'm not even there anymore. I actually gave one the key. So I know that's growth for me because before I always had to be in the space.
Right.
So just letting go, again, I can't say it enough, just allowing help. Mm-hmm. That's the challenge because I see where we're going. But like Donny said, you can't get there on your own. Right. You only go so far. And I'm ready to go to where God is going to take me.
Yo, what up? This episode is brought to you by our partnering sponsor, man, our lifetime sponsor, Good Company Apparel, a brand encouraging individuals to wear who you are and live what you believe. Hit the website, www.goodcoapparel.com. Follow us on IG, Good Company Apparel, and come check us out. We up at Kenwood Mall, Thursday through Sunday. Wear who you are, live what you believe. Keep good company, man. We keeping good company around us, and we keeping good company on us. You take that O out, God got us covered too. Yeah.
Right. Do you know what that is, where you're going? If you're able to share.
A store, a restaurant?
I would love a restaurant. People try to get me in a restaurant for so long. I've just held off for a moment just because we did so much with Peyton in school and just been so busy with a restaurant. You really have to. It's gonna take time, at least 3 to 4 years before you can actually walk away and let somebody run it completely. But then I think about it as I'm in this business. I'm in it now. So what's the difference? So I think the idea would be a brick and mortar, just finding the right location, maybe do more. So I do themed events. So maybe start doing more of those to kind of just see what that looks like. Maybe if I'm renting space and just kind of operate it like a sit-down restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely going in that direction when I'm not for certain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared of that big number and debt. Well, I want to be able to still live like I live without having to worry about a lot of other things.
Okay.
However, God has already gave me the vision. Like I'm supposed to I got a song and everything for it.
Okay.
Literally everything.
Yeah.
So that's something that I'm gonna do as far as the restaurant and as far as like nursing.
Yeah.
I'm pulling out from that.
Okay.
But I would like to go into like starting my own home care agency or teaching SCMA classes, CPR classes. So that's on my to-do list to start setting that up.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if you're only one person, can you do it all? But
Yeah.
literally a lot of stuff is already written out.
Right.
I just have to do it. I can't have the spirit of procrastination because of fear or unknown.
Man.
So
Yep. And you got the timeline. You kind of know based on like your calendar and your goals set when things are going to roll out.
Yep.
That's good.
Yes.
That's
So
good.
it's working out. I'm very excited about
That's
just
what's up.
where things are going. It's scary.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's going a lot faster than I thought it would.
Uh-huh.
It's like mind blowing.
Yeah.
It's like, Lord, now you do all this for me.
Man.
You doing all this for me.
I'm telling you.
You
I'm
know,
telling you.
like I said, nursing is it's bigger. It's bigger than just being in the hospital. I'm hosting this event this weekend.
Yeah.
And, just ministering to women.
Yeah.
Helping them, push them with business, push them, breaking through barriers of womanhood, how to handle, different situations, helping uplift them. You know, all of that this is ministry. My catering business is ministry.
Oh, yeah.
It's bigger than just serving food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like hearing you talk about all these things, like the through line that I see within you that God put inside of you is that you are one who provides nutrients. Because whether you are doing that by way of serving through nursing, that's feeding someone. And you're doing it also in a way by way of food or by way of knowledge, sitting down. So it's like that's built inside of you. And I don't know how far back
spirit
it goes. Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Right, exactly. So it's like for God, when you ask that question, Lord, like you doing this all for me? He's like, yeah, like why not? Like I built you for this. I can see if you were struggling, why would I give you something that you're not built for? You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
don't feel good though all the time. I'll be like, whoo.
I know it don't.
Just stop saying I can't take no more. I just be like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so what else I need to do? I will not say, Lord, I can't take no more. I stopped saying that a long time ago.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you say you can't take no more, boom, let me see if you can do this. Let me see if you can take this. Can you take this? Can you take this?
I'm good.
I said I can't.
Right. What part of I can't?
But you push through. I see it as being in a fight. I'm serious because in God, we literally always win.
Yeah.
He gives me like parables and visions.
Yeah.
We in this fight. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you getting your butt whooped. But by the time you get to 10, 9 to 10, and you just get your foot get to moving and you get up and you get the.
Get that second win. You get that second win. Yeah.
It's like when you thought it was all over.
Mm-hmm.
And it just, okay, just give me some time. Give me some time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If I had stopped every time
Oh my God.
something happened, I would have been done a long time.
Yep.
Right.
What was one of your most like memorable and or profitable events that you've done with the food truck? Like what's an event like I'm gonna always come to this when they had this because
So
this
we
one
just started with the food truck in April.
Okay.
And so that question I can answer for catering.
Okay.
But
Give me for catering.
To Cincinnati, hands down.
Crazy.
I purchased my truck last year off the Taste of Cincinnati in full.
So when is the Taste of Cincinnati again? When is it?
It's Memorial Day weekend.
Memorial Day weekend. So
Usually at the end of May.
let me put this down. So Memorial Day
The last
weekend.
weekend in May.
Borrow money from.
No,
I need it to be in my calendar. Like
No, when I
But
see
yeah,
the exposure,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
the first year I did it, the first night I went home crying. I was like, but it was a lot of work.
Oh.
That's one of the biggest festivals in the city of Cincinnati.
It is, yeah.
The biggest.
And the thing is, everybody is not accepted. But to be asked to be a part, to be asked to be a part of a festival that everybody is not accepted, and not 1 year, but 2.
Right.
And all the stuff that has come from it.
Yeah.
And the clientele that has grown from it.
Sheesh.
So that was one of the biggest, most memorable. It was a lot to say with that.
Taste of Cincinnati.
Taste of Cincinnati.
Yeah, that joint be jumping.
It do.
Taste of Cincinnati.
You know what I love about that, man, is you can find out about so many local businesses in one place.
But food truck, Black Tech Week was off the chain a couple weeks. That was amazing for us. That line was down the street around the corner. Like it was crazy. And then we did Council on Aging last week.
Okay.
That was great. Lady says, we usually only have, about 70, 80 people. All 150 something people came out for lunch.
Wow.
She was like, we have never, ever seen this. Ever. Literally.
That means they never, ever had good food. Never, ever. Good season.
In regards to the food truck, so the Council on Aging and Black Tech Week, and then even when we did the Juneteenth, like, it has been great every time that we pulled that truck out. Like, people really appreciate us being in that truck. So I wanted to kind of get my feet wet just to kind of test the waters, make sure we can flow correctly. So, but next year I'm hitting the ground.
I know that's right.
I'm trying to figure out where the festivals are, where we need to be. But like my mentor, Sadell, said, only do 2, no more than 3 a month. And that was smart because if you do all these events, you can't iron out the kinks because you're so busy trying to, So I've definitely listened to her. Just doing 2 or 3 a month with the truck versus trying to just fill that schedule up because I have catering.
Yeah.
So, and that keeps us extremely busy. So
that's so good, man.
That is.
Were you afraid to start this business? Was there some reservation? It's like, I don't know if there's any reservation and fear. Be like
so
before you started,
how it was started and why, like, I just it was like how it started. But as a kid, I was always like, and it's so great. I always cooked. Even it was outside playing in the toilet paper. You remember the yellow toilet paper? That was my corn. Yeah. Then the white was my rice. And then I'm outside in the cow manure. The little what I thought was mulch, then was my ribs.
Yeah.
So I had my whole play meal together. Then I started with my eggs. Then I started making the little pieces. So I've always cooked, even as a kid. So this was something I always enjoyed. But as far as like starting a business, I just did it.
Yeah.
I just didn't think about it. It's like, okay, what do you need? I always have been very goal driven.
Okay.
And I feel like I just didn't want to be, again, going back to a product of my environment or a victim of my circumstance. So those are things that pushed me. You set a goal.
Yeah.
And you work at it. And you don't stop until you reach it. Every year I would do my New Year resolution. What I'm going to do this year? How I'm going to do this? Last year, I don't even think I had a resolution. I said, Lord, just whatever it is you feel like I should be doing. Because I don't know. I'm in a season of I just have to go with the flow.
Yeah.
I don't want to plan nothing out. Just I'm going to go with the flow. Because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what direction I'm going. I don't know how or when. I'm in a trusting period.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I promise that's where I'm at right now.
Just trusting God.
Trusting. That's it.
Man. We got to do that as entrepreneurs. You better lean on God. Yeah. I don't see how many people make it without trusting in, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, this thing is so unstable. To be honest, like entrepreneurship it just is what it is. We're check to check, bro. Like if I don't sell something today, I don't make any money today.
Absolutely.
That's just the harsh reality of entrepreneurship. Like, so your own goal. That's why it's so hard for us to relax, bro. That's why it's so hard for us to take a break. Always thinking of a way to create an extra stream. So when I'm not doing this, something else is coming in because this is all we got. This is what we rely on. You know what I mean? And that's why I never ask an entrepreneur for a discount. Never do I fix my mouth to ask for it. Because I'm like, do you realize I might be selling this for $10, but you realize I don't get $10, right?
Yeah.
Until you probably sell 3 or 4 of them. Then it comes.
Then I may
Maybe.
get 10 out of that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so I'm tipping if I can before I ask
Right.
you for something off. As a small business, we already got to pay for stuff at a more high rate because our bulk ain't like Audi or, you know what I'm saying? Or like, for me in clothing, it ain't, I'm not getting 10,000 of one item. So I don't get the great deal that everybody else get, these big $1 million companies get. So I gotta sell it for more to even make it make sense for me.
Yep.
So if I give you a discount every time I see you, it's like, yo, do you realize that's like asking you to work so you say you make $20 an hour. That's like me asking you to work for $10 an hour, but give me the same amount of work.
Yep. Doesn't make sense.
You're literally taking money from me with a discount. You're taking it from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know every consumer might not see it that way.
No, it's that way.
But
allow me to do it on my own.
Exactly.
Let me make that.
the offer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I had, this is like a practice of mine. Like when it comes to entrepreneurs, people that I see out, selling, like the other day, I saw, some kids, I was out driving and saw some kids with a lemonade stand. I didn't have the cash showing me. And I thought to myself, I said, I wonder if they take Cash App. And I was like, no, I ain't take no Cash App. But it crossed my mind because normally if I had some loose change, I would pull over. I might not take your drink because I don't know where your hand's been.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, right.
I'm going to give you this money because of the effort. You know what I'm saying? You just never know.
Yeah.
If anything, I am seeing an entrepreneur.
For sure.
You're 6 and 7 outside and you got your sign holding up talking about
Yeah.
lemonade or you selling bottled water or whatever. It's like that takes a lot of courage.
It does.
It takes a lot of, something on the inside different from your neighborhood kids to do something like that. So yes, I feel moved, deeply moved to be like, here, let me give you something. Or like if I'm out, like one time I was at Kenwood Mall and it was selling some shoe cleaner type stuff.
Yep.
And I was like, no, I'm good. They was like, well, I'll give it to you at a discount. We even throw this in there. When they said that, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm paying full price.
Full price, or I ain't buying it at all.
That, and then I said, I don't want your discount.
That's right.
Are you sure? No, I don't want it.
Yep.
Because I honor what you're doing. And on top of that, the flip side is whatever we do to other people, God's going to allow it to happen to us doublefold. So I want to be blessed as well. So I'm going to bless as many people as I can.
That's good, man.
You can't. And one thing about it is you can't always be the taker.
Yeah.
You have to be a giver as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I feel like we do a lot of give back.
Yeah.
We do a lot of things at the shelter, the men's, women's shelter. We do a lot in the schools in regards to like going to talk to the kids. We do a lot of unspoken things. Yeah. And you're supposed to.
Absolutely.
The only way you're going to be blessed is to be a blessing.
I make my living off my giving.
People miss that. But also have the gift of saying no too.
Absolutely.
Learning to say no. That was challenging for me.
Yeah.
For a while, but I got it now.
That's good. So some of the, with everything going up in price and stuff like that, I know the food industry is probably one of the toughest industries that you could be in. Food, clothing, all that stuff. But how have you dealt with the challenges, making sure your prices are still good, making sure you still able to take care of what you need to take care of. But how are you handling all this stuff going up?
So I recently just increased my pricing.
Yeah.
But you have to do it slowly. You can't just go up 10. You have to do it slow.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my clients, I mean, they're like really, really consistent. I was trying to figure out the structure. Okay, should I add a service charge or should I just put it in the cost? Because that service charge make a difference. Like it can add $200 or $300 more, and people are like, "Oh God, what's that?"
Yeah.
But if you just add it into the per person cost, it's not a big deal.
It's not bad.
Because they don't see it.
They don't see it.
That's good.
They don't see it. But the service charge, to tack that on, it's like, and then you just leave it open for tips or whatever. And they usually do pretty good, but food is very high. It's very, very costly. But I think those that really support
Yeah.
your business, they're okay and they understand the upcharge.
Yep.
So like I said, I just went up maybe like $5 or so
Yeah.
on each item.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And just working with, I can't not buy the stuff.
For sure.
You know, and I don't want to cut any corners by getting a cheaper product or a product that
absolutely not
use.
Man.
To me,
listen.
Yeah.
We ain't cutting quality. That's one thing. I don't care what I got to do.
Right.
The quality of my product is going to be top notch or I ain't selling it. Period. I'm just not doing that.
People go and just buy cheese outside a can. I can't do we got to cut the cheese up. We got to put in, we got to add the milk, eggs, we got to butter, all of that. All of that is required to get the taste that I'm giving you.
Right.
So, you know, yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Do you ever evolve or change your recipe over time when you come into like new discoveries?
Yes.
Okay. How does your demographic deal with that?
I think so. It's just so for me, when you say change your recipe, I'll pretty much say the same. I might add like, say, maybe a sour cream.
Okay.
Or maybe add a chicken broth, which I was using seasoning salt.
Okay.
Just change the flavor, but not like
nothing dramatic. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, not totally. But so like we have like a loaded mac and cheese.
You're right.
Okay. And they love that. Where it was traditionally just mac and cheese. And that actually started off us doing Game Changer nachos one year at Cincy Soul Fest.
Okay.
And we ran out of stuff for the nachos. So y'all, we got this stuff. We need to figure this out. But we had a lot of macaroni. So we just started doing macaroni and putting the toppings on the macaroni. That was just us just keeping the food going. They were coming back the next day looking for it. So now that's the concept that we use.
Yeah.
And that was just off of, okay, we out of nacho stuff.
Yeah.
We ain't got no more chips. So we going to use macaroni. And it has been golden.
That's what's up. Because I know McDonald's, they have a whole department of chefs that they just experiment with stuff. They need
to bring those grilled wraps back.
The grill wraps.
Yeah, everything is fried. Grilled chicken wraps was fine.
Let me ask you this question. I love movies. I love shows. Do you watch any type of cooking shows, or do you also watch like things like The Bear or other like dramatic type shows?
So I love Sweetie Pies. Miss oh Lord, what's her name? Miss
I can't remember her name, but I know you're talking about.
Oh yeah, she had her son with her son,
yes.
Yeah,
they was a mess for a minute.
Miss, oh Lord, forgive me, Sweetie Pie.
Right,
but
I know you're talking about though.
Yes, Miss Robbie.
Okay.
I loved her show. I love watching her and how she moved and the concept and outfit. Like I would love to meet her. So we actually went to her restaurant in St. Louis, and she wasn't there that day, but I think her son might have been there. But I love her. I love the Food Network, just to kind of see the different concepts of how people do things. And then it's the traveling station where you got the different people, the influencers.
Okay.
I like to see that. So like my TikTok timeline is full of like different food recipes. And so I'm actually going to get into, I was thinking about maybe doing a cooking show. Okay. I got to figure out how to set the video up and like figure out. That's what I need.
I am that guy. I mean,
we got
see what we had.
See what's going on.
The only thing that has stopped me, like the whole name, Cooking with Canita.
Okay.
Whole the music in the background, and just to have like the commentary and making dishes and virtual online cooking classes. So it's just the thought is there, but I have all kinds of ideas. But it's more so of how do I bring it together.
Okay,
that's the missing thing. Like, all right, bring it together. So maybe we need
and then the last thing about film, have you had any influencers come in contact with you, reach out, or like have you looked up and said, "Oh my gosh, like they visited my spot and now I'm being highlighted like on their reel"? Has that happened yet?
It has not.
Okay, well,
it has not happened yet. So I've had like news.
Okay.
That come or like clients or whatever, like or come and like they'll tag us with an actual influencer.
Yeah.
No. Not yet. But I feel like that's because we don't have a restaurant. We operate out of a commercial kitchen.
I feel that.
So I feel like that's why.
So they might be waiting on that. But I mean the food truck work too.
Well the food now we have the food truck.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's great. But
help is on the way.
Yeah, but for the actual catering, because we don't have a brick and mortar, we operate at a commissary.
Right. Because they always want to try to say you can go visit them here at the location or
and
whatever.
We don't have
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the food truck, I most definitely would like to get an influencer.
Yeah.
Taste some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that'll be something new.
So as an entrepreneur, like, what are some of the things you do for self-care, man? You know what I mean? Like, how do you take care of yourself? And is that a struggle?
I'm learning. So things I do I have self days where I'll go, I might do it after I leave here, go have lunch or breakfast or whatever by myself.
Yeah.
Pedicures are a whole necessity.
Okay.
I love to vacation. Or just have a day where it's like I'm not doing anything. It's been very challenging to do that here lately because we've been so busy. So I'm going to get back to my Mondays.
Okay.
I would set Mondays is where I wanted to just unwind, go down to the market,
Yeah.
feel the sun, sit at the park, read a book, chill out on the couch. So I'm getting back to that.
How important is that for you, though?
It's very important. It's very important because, like I said, you get so mixed in with business. Like, my mind does not stop. It's like, okay, how can I do this? Okay, what do we do this? Or what do we?
Yeah.
I have to, like, shut everything off for me to, like, actually rest.
Yeah.
Because it's a constant.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get up. Let me do this. So it's a challenge, but I'm making it a priority. It has to be a priority.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you'll be sick. You'll be wore out.
Yeah.
Your energy and your drive to do what it is that you're set out to do will lack if you're not rested.
Right. And you won't be good for nobody.
Won't be good for anybody.
Yeah.
So I have definitely learned that rest is essential.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
essential.
So you get 2 wishes, man. You get 2 wishes. The only thing you can't wish for is more wishes. You get 2 and that's it. And these wishes, they're going to come true. What are they?
My 2 wishes.
Now these wishes that something you can't do, right? It has to be a wish. Like, you know, don't say like, I wish I had a restaurant. Well, you can work towards that.
I was gonna say
That ain't got to be no wish.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Something you can do. You got this genie, and he's granting you. I wish I could fly. You know, some stuff you can't. You know what I mean? Let's have fun a little bit. You know what I mean? What's 2 wishes that you could, or something that you wish you could change? You know, that you know is impossible without that wish.
I mean, this is a difficult question. It'll be challenging, y'all. Wish, and they don't have to be restaurant related.
No.
That's a deep question.
Because I feel like a wish is something that you can't do on your own. You know, when you get a genie, it's like, I wish I could fly. Like, you know, you can't fly without that wish. You can't fly.
Like, don't waste the wish on something that you can do eventually.
Right. That's what we're saying.
Like, I wish I can get something to eat right now.
No.
Oh, no, you can go get something to eat. Yeah.
So I definitely wish to have a multifaceted company.
Okay.
I would like to have a restaurant.
Okay.
I would like to open up a school,
Okay. Okay.
like a home care agency,
Okay.
a school to teach STNA classes, CPR.
Okay.
Those are things I definitely can't do on my own.
Okay.
But I want to be able to show women that you can do anything you want to do. I want to be able to show people who grew up without a father or grew up in underdeveloped neighborhood or impoverished neighborhood.
Yeah.
That you don't have to. Again, I keep saying being a victim of your circumstance.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to be able to show them and be the person that let them know that you really don't have to be.
Yeah.
I want to be that voice. I want to be that advocate. I want to be on TV.
Okay. Okay.
I want to go on Oprah and tell her all about my story. No, serious. I would love to go in and be on a national TV. I would like to be on TV.
Yeah.
And
you talking about be on TV just to share or be on TV to hold your own show?
Host my own show.
Okay. Okay.
That is a wish.
Okay.
That's the wish.
Yeah, for sure. That's the wish.
That's the wish.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
On TV.
You got one more. You got one more wish, man. You got one more wish. What you doing with it?
deep. This is a thought provoking. It's like that, you know, like you can say surface stuff, but
Yeah. But have fun. What's a dream? What's something that you like? Man, I know this.
I want to be put on a plane, a private plane.
Private plane?
Private plane.
Okay.
With dinner and flowers, and then take me to Paris
Jack, tone change.
and let me just enjoy for about 2 weeks.
Okay. All right.
Be like,
Yes.
is anybody watching this?
Make this wish come true. Right. You feel me?
But no, seriously.
Yeah.
That's my fun. That's
what's up.
But yeah, I want to move up and be there. I want to be a world changer.
Yeah. Right
I
on.
want to definitely make an impact.
That's good.
For our culture. Not
And you
just
doing
for,
it.
but for our culture.
And you're doing it right now too, because you are a dope example. You know what I mean? Especially as a Black woman who's running her own company. Shout out to husband for the support. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's shout out to the spouses.
He do whatever Canita feel like he is Team Canita. And I absolutely appreciate that because I know that can be challenging. Like be all over the place.
I know my wife be like, bro.
All over the place with the networking.
Yep.
Up late with and it's just like stuff that we just have to do. And he just supports whatever it is that needs to be. He's not as, I don't say as talkative as me or as more out as me.
Yeah.
But he does it.
Yeah.
He does it in his own way.
That's right.
Yeah. So
that's what's up.
I appreciate Mr. Anthony K. Alexander very much.
Yes. How important is it for you to like that company that you surround yourself with? You know what I mean? How important is it for your mental health, for you to be an entrepreneur, that good company around you? You know what I mean? How do you make sure that you have that?
It's important.
Yeah.
It's very, very important. And I had to learn, as you grow, things are going to change. As you evolve, the people that felt like we're going to be there is not going to be there. But again, that's in giving grace with knowing it's okay if they're not.
Yeah.
Because you have to get and be in rooms of people that's beating on the same drum as you.
Yeah.
That's going to uplift you just like you're going to uplift them. It's going to pour into you like you're going to pour into them. You don't want to be with a group of people that's just doing the same thing as you. You want to be with somebody that's like doing a little bit more. Yeah. Because then you can learn how to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then they can mentor you. If you mediocre and you stay mediocre, how you going to grow?
Yeah.
So, just good company is great to have. It's great to have on a spiritual level, mental level, emotional level.
It's a necessity.
It's a whole.
It ain't no want. It's like this is required for my growth, bro.
And the grind, and I feel like the support that you need. Yeah. Not like monetary support, but support when you had that time where you're like, girl, I don't know how I'm about to do this. I'm so overwhelmed.
Yep.
Like, how am I going to get this done? Or like, I just can't do this no more.
Yeah.
Girl, you can do it. Okay, so I'm about to come over and we about to do this.
That's right.
Figure it out.
That's good
those
company.
People.
Yeah.
You need those people. You about to do what?
Proactive.
Say, like, I quit, boop. No, you're not.
Yeah.
Let's
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You need the let's go friends. You need the friends, come on, let's get it. We about to make this happen.
Yep.
You need to get in spaces where you see people with potential for growth and take them under your wing and show them and expose them to things. Yeah. So like a lot of my vendors that I use, we like that. And if you do a great job, it ain't no reason for me to go nowhere else or use nobody
Exactly.
else. So anytime somebody say, do you know? I absolutely do. I have a whole list of people that I do continuous service with. And if somebody say, do you know? I do know.
I do.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom. Boom. And that's how you grow.
Absolutely.
That's how you grow. And my motto, I've heard it before, it's always community over competition. When you set that competition thing down and just build as a community,
we can get it together. We can get it together.
Right.
That's right.
Go so far. It's not about, she got all this or she do. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
How can we get it together?
Get it together, man.
Right.
Get it together.
It's enough out here for all of us.
It is
out here for
really,
all
really is.
people. And I feel like the foodie community, I feel like I have a great support. We support each other.
That's good.
And like literally, we support. If I can't do something, like when I was down for that month, I was sending people to Miss Wilma, Will Hearn.
Yeah.
You know, just all like just people that I know that does a great job.
Yeah.
Border people.
Oh, yeah.
Bacon. Here you go.
Yeah.
Because I can't do it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I can't do it, let me send it to somebody else who can.
Absolutely.
And even if the person book with them again, it's okay.
It's okay, man.
Yep.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's enough out there for everybody.
For everybody. So networking and having good company is essential for growth.
Give us a business tip. You know, this our show is, you know, we always love to interview entrepreneurs and give you guys even more exposure than what you have. But it's a lot of entrepreneurs who are probably watching who want to get into entrepreneurship. What's a good business tip or some good advice that you would give somebody who's trying to get into entrepreneurship as a whole? So
it's not easy at all. Just know that, you know, what it is that you are set out to do, what you desire to do, it can be done. Yeah. But it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight.
10 years ain't overnight.
But set the goal and stick to it. Even when it looks like it's not going the way that you feel like it should. Stick to it. Because if you stop, you're never going to get to it. Yeah. You gotta keep going. Yeah. And, you know, surrounding yourself with good people. Yeah. Yeah. Opening, you know, your horizons to networking. Yeah. You know, even if you feel like it really doesn't pertain to you, just get in the room.
Get in the room.
Put your clothes on.
Be there.
Put that smile on.
Put your face in the place.
Introduce yourself.
Yep.
Have your cards. Have your digital little things you got on your phone. Yeah. And talk to people. Yes. And realize that it's not always, our support does not always look like us.
That's
you have
a fact.
to talk.
Oh my gosh.
You have to let people know who you are.
Yep.
You know, anytime, you know what I mean? So quick story about the Black Tech Week. Do we got time?
Yeah.
It's okay. So for Black Tech Week, I don't know if y'all heard my testimony on this, is I had been going to Black Tech Week for like 2 or 3 years. And I was amazed. You know, I was like, okay, let me just go. It's nice. You know, I really wasn't into tech. I'm into food. So I really didn't understand. But to be in the spaces was amazing. Yeah. So the last year I went, I said, Lord, like all of this greatness, all this stuff is going on. I said, I would like to be a part of this greatness. Yeah. I want to be part of this greatness. And so in Goldman Sachs, Candace Bracken, she came in. She was like one of the presenters, like in one of our receptions or whatever, and was just saying how she do certain things. I was like, oh God, like she's over Black Tech Week. Like that's the person who. So I went over to her. I said, hey, Candace.
We shooting shots over here.
Like, I said, hello. I said, I'm Canita Alexander. I'm the owner of Payne's Place Soul Food Catering Cuisine. And I attended Black Tech Week the last, 2 or 3 years. And I absolutely loved it. And, I asked and I prayed, how can I be a part of something this great? So I'm here and I'm meeting you. How can I be? She said, oh, give me your name, blah, blah, blah. We would love, we need certain different people. We got all these people that need to be fed and da-da-da-da. And went on, give me a number. She said, email, tell them, such and such. Email, introduce myself. They call like, hey, Canita, we would like to have you, Black Tech Week, blah, blah, blah. Great. Just from that connection. I did one day. So then after the Black Tech Week this year, it was amazing. I got an email like, oh my God, thank you so much. Your contribution to the Black Tech Week, everything was great. We would like to invite you back next year. We would like to see what your availability is to participate.
Man.
And I'm just thinking, just a matter of
shooting your shot.
Room, introducing yourself, making your request known, and sticking to it.
That's right. So good.
It's okay to hear or no, because everybody's not going to say yes, but that doesn't mean quit.
That's right.
Like and one yes may change your whole life.
One yes may change your whole life.
For real.
Or one no might save you.
That's a fact too. That's a fact. That's good. That's good.
So just getting in those rooms, like I said, it doesn't matter
good advice.
If it's not what you're used to. Yeah. Just get in the room.
Yeah.
And then appearance is everything.
Yes, it is.
Make sure you looking like something. Don't say you're the owner of this, and this, and then you got your belly sticking there.
No,
you got your breast sticking out.
Yeah.
That's not a way.
You got your bonnet on.
Present yourself like you want to be received
Right.
like a professional.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything you do outside of those rooms, and even with that, you still have to monitor what you do.
For sure.
Sometimes you want to act the fool,
For sure.
but you can't. We can't act no fool.
That's
We
right.
got so many people looking at us,
Man,
and integrity is a
Yep.
big thing.
it's everything.
It is.
It's a huge thing.
Yeah.
So just monitoring that,
Yeah.
weeding out the mess, weeding out what's important and not.
Yeah. Yeah.
And just making the best decisions for your brand.
Mm.
You are your walking brand.
Mm-hmm. I
So
talk about
anything
personal branding. I teach on that.
Everything you say,
Yep.
and you act, it's your brand.
Yep.
Yep.
It's
that-
not just
yep.
Peyton's Place. Like, you become your brand.
Absolutely.
Canita is Peyton's Place.
Absolutely.
Peyton's Place is Canita.
That's a
And
fact.
it's attached.
That's a fact.
So just being real, cognizant and mindful of those things. But again, if you have the vision, stick to it, set out, and don't stop until you reach it.
You heard it.
Make it
You know what I'm saying?
set
Right?
goals.
Feel
Don't
me?
talk about nothing that's going to happen in 5 years. Start with 3 months,
Start with 3 months.
6 months,
Man, start this
a
week.
year,
Right.
a week, today.
Right.
Hey, what can I do today?
Yeah.
Make it measurable.
Yeah.
Get used to writing some
Yeah.
stuff out.
Stuff down.
And then on top of that, you're able to celebrate those small victories. Don't wait till when the oak come
Absolutely.
in. Like, no, I just threw my line in the water. Let me go ahead and
You're
celebrate.
gonna be overwhelmed if you start trying to think about stuff that you won't do 5 years from now because you ain't there yet.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
right.
going to take some pruning for
Yeah.
you personally to
Yeah.
get to what 5 years look like.
Yep.
I didn't start out like this.
That's good. Me neither. Me neither. Not at all.
We didn't.
No.
None of us did.
No, not at all.
I was selling dinners at my house, like,
Yep.
woo. And
Yep.
to the point where I got kicked out of my house because I was doing so much. I needed to be in the space because I wanted my home to remain a home.
Right?
Sheesh.
So, just sticking to the plan and the vision and the dream that you have,
Yeah.
and don't let nobody take it away from you. Because it's going to be a lot of people that say, oh, you shouldn't.
Mm.
Oh, you're doing too much. Oh,
Mhm.
but you got to remember, it's not their dream.
That's
It's
right.
yours.
Mm.
Stick to it.
Stick to it. Don't
My
give up.
motto is keep pushing.
Consistency
No
is key.
matter what?
Success comes to the consistent.
That's right.
The one who is consistent
Yep.
will see success. Not the one who does everything right all the time.
Everything ain't gonna be right.
It ain't going impossible. It's over. Don't even try to do this. You can try, but you're going to drop the ball, right?
Yep.
But as long as you stay consistent, you know what I mean? You will see success.
Focus.
Yep.
Stay
Focus.
focused. Don't focus on the negativity
Yep.
that might be before you, whatever. It's just,
Yep.
all right, cool. This is blocking me, but I still see
Yeah.
my end.
Yeah.
And I'm focused on that.
I'm gonna get over this hump.
Yeah, or don't minimize. Don't say my little business. It's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
business.
Nah.
It's your
No,
big
we don't do that.
business.
We don't do that little stuff over here.
There, it's not a little business.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's big. It's big in your mind. Your dream is big.
Right.
That's
it's
right.
your big business.
It is.
You have to say things and see it as you
Yep.
feel they're going to be.
Your mindset.
It is.
Absolutely.
What you think it,
Shift your
right?
mindset.
You that's how you see it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what you say about yourself is how you see yourself
Yep.
and how you will treat yourself and
Yep.
how others will treat you.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So yeah, like you
That's
said,
very
don't let
true.
nobody call your joint little.
Or
Nah.
listen, don't let nobody say, go get a real job. No, this
That part.
is a
This
real
is
job.
real.
This is
real
very,
to
very
It's-
real.
yeah,
Exactly
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
So
It's just a different job.
just a different job.
Yeah.
Go get maybe a different job.
Different.
But don't ever say that real because
Yeah.
you're saying that what I got is fake.
Man, where can people find you at, man? Where what's the socials? What you got coming up?
So
Let them know how to find
you
you.
can find me on Peyton's Place.
Okay.
Peyton's Place Catering on Facebook. Instagram is Peyton's Place Catering. Everything is uniform. You can go like our page, Peyton's Place Soul Food Catering and Cuisine. We're definitely out on TikTok, Peyton's Place Catering. Everything is Peyton's Place Catering.
Yeah, yeah.
As far as events coming up, it might be past tense once we air.
Yeah.
But the What's the Tea Sis is a women empowerment networking event. It's coming up this Saturday, August the 2nd.
Okay.
It'll be our 3rd year that we're doing this.
Nice.
The tea party was originated. My mom passed away 3 years ago. She was
I'm sorry.
a real intricate part of our catering team. So I wanted to find a way to keep her memory alive.
Good.
And Miss Terry loves some tea
Okay.
and she loved conversation.
Okay.
So we going to drink our tea and we going to have conversation. So that was the premise of that.
Nice.
And so it's been great. Last 2 years, sold out. This year is doing great.
Hey.
So that, and then, look for us on our food truck, our
Yep.
Peyton's Place on the Go food truck. We'll be circulating out around a lot more. You know, people want to book us. You can call us at 513-238-9306. Let me say it one more time.
One more time.
238-9306. And I'll be glad to be of service to you.
Yeah.
We do catering, full service catering. We do festivals, weddings, private dining experiences. Anything you can think of, we do. I call myself the Limitless Caterer. Because I'm open to anything. Can you? I can. Can you? I can.
I can.
Can you make an Asian dish? I can.
Yep.
Look, let me look.
Yep.
Up.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You want barbecue cornflakes? Barbecue cornflakes. We make for you. We make for you.
We got it. Wait
a minute. So just look for us. Follow us on all our platforms,
Yeah.
and appreciate our supporters and those that have shown us love for sure.
Man, much success to you. We love you. And on behalf of Good Company Apparel, we know you a hat girl.
I am.
So we
girl.
got something for you.
Today is befitting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Go ahead, throw that joint on. You know what I'm saying? Walk out of here with style. Hey, with the slow motion. Hey,
Right.
Hey, we keep our Good Company on our head. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Was it already ready to with the come on? And it look good. Hold on.
Close up.
She done threw the hat on. This joint. She threw the hat on and it looked good already. It's already to her size. Hey.
It was meant to be.
Well, man, thank you so much for joining us. We love you. You know what I'm saying? Much success to you.
Welcome.
And
Company.
you know what I'm saying? We out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying?
Vern. And then I got to get with Vern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. What's your business?
Oh, yeah. So it's Planet Production Studio.
Absolutely.
And we have a special going on where you can get yourself a 45-second commercial done with 5 headshots for $200. So go to planetproductionstudio.com to find out
Yes.
more. Listen.
Yes.
Like, shoot your shot experience. I'm going to shoot my shot.
That's right.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
$200 special rate. I'm getting in before it expires. So y'all better make sure y'all do it.
For sure.
Hey, that's
For
what's
sure.
up.
Well, we love y'all. That's our time, man. We appreciate y'all. We need y'all to get it together so that we can get it together. Peace. Yo, man, if you appreciated this episode of Get It Together and you really want to bless me, LCSS me, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Ha!